Okay. Now, I don't normally comment. Well, can't say that, but because I've been running my Blaps Talk, Better Living and Positive Propaganda system, talking about real knowledge shows for many years. And I've always reported on controversial and subjects and conspiracy theories. Um, uh, an attempt to find the truth. And I always tell them the truth is found when they're when you are hearing what they're saying and you're seeing their lips move, but it's what you need to pay attention to is what they're not saying when their lips are moving, and that's where you'll find the truth normally. And this conflict, Palestine, it's been going on for years. Obviously, we all know this, um, since just after the World War. And the reason why is because the Jewish, they decided to get. This is what I was taught. My history, my research was found me the truth that the Jewish people, they use their influence to get Japan involved in getting America involved, with Pearl Harbor in World War II, which found America using the technology from Germans to make the bombs to end Japan's escapades, and therefore the war came to a swift end as Britain needed something from the Americans to stop the war. They asked the Jewish people to find a way, and so they did. And for thanking them for that, they came out with you can have a land since you're annexed out of yours. What land would you like? So the Jewish people, they decided. Make sure you hear me when I say Jew-ish, because they're Jewish. They're not the original Jews. The original Jews were African, and they're just the people of the land. They're Israelites, written by themselves in their book, which was later stolen. Do you see? And so, therefore, the people that came down from Russia wearing furry hats decided to claim that history and say, since we wiped out the people by sending them all around the world, you know, I'm not attributing the slavery to just the Jewish, but you know, white people. Let's put it that way. Okay, now you understand what I'm saying. Portuguese, French, whatever guys they came in, whatever, whoever enslaved us, stole our culture, stole our, or dismissed our culture, mashed up our history, blah blah blah, masked our history from us for hundreds of years. Um, they decided to steal the history and say we are the original Israelites. We're Israeli. We want that land over there because that was promised in the Bible. And that's what we're going to call Israel. Israel was just Africa. It's just everywhere in Africa. Israel is Africa. You know, the East, the West, the South. Africa is Israel. They decided to say, no, over there, where Jerusalem is and Palestine and blah, 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 we'll have that land there. Because that's written in the Bible. And that's where the problem started. Now, they're calling Hamas the terrorists, but they're just the latest black people to get screwed over. And they're weak. They can't do anything about it because Israeli has got backup from Britain and America. Britain trying to back off out of it. Sorry, yeah, thanks for your help back in the day, but yeah, we gave you what you wanted, and now we're out. Peace. And American are just like saying, well, that's our people. We're Christian now. We came from those people, and they look like us, and we're going to give them Jerusalem and all kinds of stuff. You have to understand your history to understand where the future is going. And these people are never going to give up. They're going to keep on going with their rhetoric and their narrative, and they're going to have to stay at war. That's what's going to happen. They're going to have to stay at war because the Palestinians are a reminder to the Israeli that they stole the land, and therefore the Israeli stealing the land and have those people highlight it is a reminder to the world that they stole it from the original Israelites because they don't look like the original Israelites, and so therefore their history, they're wrong basically. So I just wanted to say I had to come out and say something because I'm fed up of the lies being covered up by the news media. They just bombed the Al Jazeera building, right? It's about an hour ago now. They just bombed the building, just collapsed it on live TV. Just, yeah. And did you hear that on the news? A few outlets, Al Jazeera talked about it because they knew it was going to happen. Then the building, oh, look, they blew up a building. We knew they were going to do that because they're trying to silence everyone. They're trying to make sure the media is under control. It's been under their control for decades. That's why you've got films made by them. You've got songs have been controlled. The creative media has been controlled just so they can get their narrative out and have us believe their story that they're trying to put out there for everyone. I just got to say, don't be blinded, okay? Research it yourself. I'm probably wrong about the history. I don't care. But the simple fact is, they are not the original Jews, right? And we all know that. I'm an atheist, right? And I'm saying, you aren't making much sense to me right now, Mr. Israeli man. And Palestinians is just the latest. This is why Black people, Africans, people of diaspora, uh, ancestry, will never get reparations, because if they can say that this is what they get as recompense for 6 million people dying, and how many hundred of million people died in slavery, and we don't get a thing, you could be, that is it. You know, they are not even going to be thinking about giving us anything in reparation, because we're a constant reminder that we have gone through much more than them and we've got nothing. So don't be swayed, people. Keep your eyes on the news, follow the money as usual, and don't let them up. Don't let them up on their history. Call them out every time you see it. Every time they chat their nonsense, just say, but that's not what I know. This is your narrative that you're trying to put out there. Every time you say something against them, you're anti-Semitic. It's unbelievably pathetic. Unbelievably pathetic. It's ridiculous. Anyway, probably get banned now, so jailhouse for me. Have peace, people. Blaps here, chatting about real things as normal. I'll see you the next time, yo. This too shall pass. Joel on True.